Welcome to the T-Pac Arcade. Today's game is PC Denjin for the NEC PC Engine. In this 1992 shoot-'em-up from Red Company and Hudson Soft, PC Denjin and the Punkic cyborgs are out to stop the dastardly King Drool. I don't think punkic is the adjective version of punk, but the fact that it defies convention is, in itself, pretty punk, so punkic it is. What we have here is quite possibly the zaniest 16-bit shoot-'em-up ever. There are 5 levels, and each is an onslaught of wacky, cartoony cyborg madness, which you fight through using a variety of power-ups, like the shrinking item that makes your hitbox smaller and adds an extra homing blast to your standard shot, colorful boomerangs shaped like your pointy cool guy shades, a 360-degree lightning pulse, high-impact boxing gloves, throwing cards that deal a mean paper cut, bear trap jaws that fly out from your own jaws, which looks as painful as it is potent, and my personal favorite, the rocket hand that sends a blanket of heat-seeking missiles at whatever stands in your way. As an added bonus, grabbing a big cool guy shade smiley face item summons a punkic cyborg buddy to fly along with you and augment your firepower. Not only that, but grabbing the same item again while they're still active fuses the two of you together into a temporarily invincible sort of robot salad. Take, for example, the flying flamethrower tank complete with pointy cool guy shades, or the spinning multiplying drill head bot, also complete with pointy cool guy shades. Stage 1 is the Aqua Base, where you cruise along a lakeside city fighting scuba pods, rocket sharks, magnet dudes, and sentient battleships with arms. Cause who needs a sail when your boat can doggy paddle itself through the sea? Stage 2 is Brainstown, where you progress from a nightlife barrage of angry clock posts, flashing billboards, and a walking apartment building housing goofy snakes, to the Dump, where you blast neon garbage wads in a big orange rotting trash pile with a face only a mother could love. Stage 3 is a stadium brimming with buckethead jockeys on roller skating dinosaurs, and athletic football lizards with all sorts of drills and spikes and other stuff that would surely get them an in-game penalty. Stage 4 is the Bubble Marine, an obligatory underwater level where you find rocket lobsters, translucent rainbow fish, a weird confetti plant that turns into a satellite flower, and, this thing, which is harder to look at than the rotting trash pile guy. And finally, Stage 5 is King Drool's Castle, a gauntlet of insomniac frogs that stare into your soul, dinosaur constellations, skeleton magicians, tropical cubes, a boss rush of previous enemies, and several encounters with King Drool's henchmen, which both have pointy cool guy shades, but definitely aren't cool guys. King Drool himself fights you as a relatively adorable robot dinosaur thing, but uses all of PC Denjin's powers against him, which also makes him a certified not cool guy. All these characters and graphics have such an endearing comic style that you just don't see much in shoot-'em-ups. Even in cute-'em-ups, which, as the name implies, lean more cutesy than strictly cartoony. And there's a lot of neat details in the animation here, like the sparkly cyborg fusion sequence, and how whenever PC Denjin gets shot down, you see him fall off the screen with a trail of smoke stripped to his metallic inner workings. The sound effects and chiptunes fit the cartoony theme too, with lots of active percussion and this over-the-top jackpot extra life melody. The most novel aspect of PC Denjin is this sort of backwards boot spark that damages any enemy who gets too close behind you. Normally, shoot-'em-ups use bad guys approaching from the back as a kind of gotcha trap, so it's nice that you get a bit of a defense from that here. The game also offers some bonus life concessions. At the start screen, you can select up to 5 lives per credit. With that, and unlimited continues, I actually managed to beat the whole thing without too much trouble, and without cheating like I usually do. My favorite part of PC Denjin is the cyborg buddies. I chose the random buddies option in the game setup, so I never knew which one I might find on any given level. And there's some great replay value to that too, since I only encountered maybe half the sidekicks available. If I could change one thing here though, I'd break the final level into a few shorter stages. I like the overall length of the game, but that specific section was just too long and drawn out. Overall, I understand why PC Denjin is a library staple for its namesake PC Engine. It's as fun to look at as it is to play, and with a personality all of its own, this is certainly a punkic video game if I've ever seen one.